how he looked would give him a pass with anything else. And for some people think that because we look good, because we got a good job, hey Viv, because we have a good job, that gives you a pass for being unhealthy. No, no, no. Your looks on the outside can help you what's going on in the inside of you. I'm telling you, what good are you? Hey Val, what good are you to any relationship? Yup, boom. What good are you to any relationship if you're not taking care of yourself? How can you go into a relationship and you want somebody else to care about you when you're not caring about yourself? Yeah. So my buddy, he had this kidney issue. I'm ready to go there. My buddy, he had this kidney issue, right? We're not friends anymore, so it don't even matter. Uh, my buddy, he had this kidney issue, and so what happened, right, Val? He had to get a kidney transplant, right? He had to get this kidney transplant. His mother gave him one of her kidneys, and so as a result, exactly, Boone. I need y'all to do me a favor, tap and share, tap and share, tap and share, tap and share. Let's get to 100 of these heart me's. Let's get to 100 heart me's, everybody. 100 heart me's. Let's tap and share, tap and share, tap and share. And so as a result of him getting a kidney transplant, right? He didn't, as a result of him getting a kidney transplant, guess what happened? He couldn't function anymore. Yeah. He couldn't function anymore. After the kidney transplant, he couldn't function anymore. And as a result of, thank you, Major baby, as a result of him not being able to function, because he couldn't get Viagra. I'm going somewhere. Stick with me. Stick with me. Follow me. As a result, hey, Divinity, as a result, he couldn't get Viagra because he had to take so many pills. He couldn't get right, see, because he had to take so many pills. And so as a result, he thought he could get away with it. So all of a sudden, because his wife comes to me and she's like, Richard, she's saying, Richard, what am I going to do? And blah, 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 blah. I said, when you married him through sickness and in health, through death do us part. That wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. She was ready to leave him based on him not being able to get up. Hey, see, not being able to get up. Why is this critical? Because some people think that they get a pass because they look good. Some people think that they can't be left, or somebody, or they have a certain level of control in a relationship, or everybody wants them because they look good, or because they have a great job, or they make a certain amount of money, or they feel high value. I'm telling you, you have to become a healthier you. You don't want to put yourself in a predicament that when you meet somebody, hey, Ingrid, that when you meet somebody, that you put yourself in a vulnerable predicament that you're going to need a caregiver. We want to be the healthiest version of us, not the better version on the outward appearance, but a healthier version on the inner. Woe unto you. I'm going deep. Woe unto you that you go out here and you buy some Gucci. Woe unto you, you going to Sephora, you going to Nordstrom's and you buying some cologne. Woe unto you, you spending $1,000 on some shoes. You got your nice clutch pearls. Woe unto you. You go out here and buy a Benz. You go out here and you buy a BMW. Woe unto you. You're eating. I mean, you're going out here and you're buying all of, hey, Kristen, you're buying all of these outward things to make yourself more appealing. But then you go on to Royal Farms and you ordering a number 4. Or you're going to Kentucky Fried Chicken and you're ordering you're ordering a five, hey, Suge, and you're ordering a 5-piece chicken tender meal with Western fries and a Pepsi. I'm saying to you, I need you to be a healthier you for a healthier future. Yeah. I'm saying to you, nobody cares. I'm telling you, this current mindset of people, be it employment, be it relational, be it dating or whatever, nobody cares like they used to. People don't care like they used to. People have a present moment mentality. Yeah, let me give that to you. They have a present moment mentality. What does that look like? Paris, what does that look like? A present moment mentality says, what have you done for me lately? It's not about what you've done. It's not about how good you were. It's not about how much you loved them. It's not about how much you adored them in the past. Most people, a lot of people, Shamika, Sip, are living with a present moment mentality. They're living here for the moment until the next best thing comes. And the thing that's most important is as we approach towards March, is that you take care of the temple that you have been given. Take care of the temple that you have been given. That means that you have to begin to eat more green vegetables. Some of us don't like vegetables, but you got to do it. That means that you have to drink more water. Some of us don't like water, but you have to do it. That means that we need to go to all of the doctors, that you have to floss at night, that you have to brush your teeth, that you have to make your dental appointments, that you have to go to the doctors regularly. That you have to do it. Forget about the copay. You got to do it. I never forget. Listen to this. Hey, Viv, I never forget, right? People don't know this about me. Val, people don't know this about me, but I mean, I'm going to share it to you because I want y'all to learn from me. When I was broke, when I didn't have a dime to my pocket, I couldn't afford going to the dentist. Listen to this. I need y'all to tap and share. Let's get to 100 of these, everybody. Let's get to 100. We need to get to at least 25,000 by 8:35, 25,000 by 8:35, 25,000 by 8:35. When I didn't have any money, listen to me. I'm completely broke. Everybody put put zero in the chat. Put zero in the chat. I didn't have any money. I couldn't afford to go to the dentist. Thank you, sweet. I couldn't afford to go to the dentist, Professor. Listen to me. Val, I couldn't afford to get to the dentist. Edwin. So what I would do, because of my self-care, I would go to the dental students where they used me as one of their guinea pigs. Did you hear what I said, Tiffany? I ain't have any money, Professor. I'm broke, but my self-care was important. So I went to the dental school to be one of the students' guinea pigs. they would practice on my teeth. Good, y'all, let me zip, let me take it back. Let me take it back. Crystal, I don't have any money. My teeth, I don't have any money. I didn't even know I had a gap right here. I would go to the dentist at the dental school and let them clean my teeth for a grade, but I was getting my teeth cleaned for free. Why am I saying this to you? I'm saying this to you that your self-care has to be the central focus of your life. Your self-care. Nobody wants to date. Nobody wants to date people with 15,000. If you can make it, if you have 5 issues and you meet somebody, let it just be that 5 issues. Don't make it 6 because you're not eating healthy. Don't make it 6 because you're not going to the doctors. Don't make it 6 because you're not taking care of it. No, if you got the 5 issues, let it be 5 issues. Period. Don't be the cause. Don't be the cause of your own demise. Yeah, don't be the cause. Thank you, baby. Don't be the cause of your own demise. Everybody, let's get a 25,000. Come on. I'm saying you have to be healthy. I'm talking to my single people. I'm talking to my married people. I'm talking to those that want to, that are my entrepreneurs. I'm talking to thank you, Greg. I'm talking to my entrepreneurs. I'm talking to those that want to live to see tomorrow. I don't want to date. Listen to me. I'm telling you straight up. I dated somebody. Thank you, Viv, baby. Thank you. Make sure that we're meeting our goal as well. I dated somebody. Listen to this, Viv. I dated somebody, and when I dated the person, she had a couple of things going on with her, right? That she was ashamed of, right? She had sleep apnea, right? She snored really, really loud. And she thought that was going to be a hindrance. Professor, you hear what I said? She thought that was going to deter me from talking to her. No. I'm saying whatever handicaps you have right now, this is what you have right now. I'm saying don't add to it. Yeah. Don't add to it. You want to prevent any more from coming down a pipeline. So the first thing that we have to do, I said to you, the first thing that we have to do is what? Is that you got to drink more water. You got to eat more greens. You got to do things and make healthier food choices. I'm giving you the 3 ingredients. So the first thing that we want to do is that we want to make healthier food choices. And we talked about why. Because we don't want to be and put in a vulnerable position at work. We don't want to put ourselves in a vulnerable position when we meet somebody. We don't want to put ourselves in a vulnerable position with anybody. Period. Nobody. Did you hear what I said? Nobody. I don't want to have to put myself in a predicament, Emily, where I need, yeah, exactly, Paris, where I need some kind of caretaker. The second thing is, yeah, thank you for that. And you have to follow. And if you have ailments right now, whatever ailment you have, follow the doctor's orders. Don't be stupid. Don't be crazy. If you have any ailments, if the doctor said take that blood pressure medicine, take that blood pressure medicine. If the doctor say do this, do this. If the doctor say take this pill, take this pill. I have a friend. I got to tell y'all this, and I'm gonna give you the two ingredients, and I'm closing. I got to tell y'all this because my spirit is leading. I have a buddy. Listen to what I'm telling you. I have a buddy, Val. Professor, listen, I got a buddy who he came to me. He had sleep apnea too. He said, man, Cook, man, he said, the Lord is healing me. He said, man, I'm not getting on that daggone machine. I'm not using that machine no more. Everybody, let's get to 25,000 or else I'm shutting it down. 25,000 taps, 25,000. He said, man, I'm not using that daggone machine no more. That's what he said, Viv. He said, man, I'm not using it. He said, God healed me, Cook. That's what he told me, Val. So he stopped using. I said, man, no, God gave you that doctor to give you that. Val, he stopped using it. Mayo, he stopped using it. Professor, he stopped using it. Crystal, he stopped using it. Paris, he stopped using the machine. Sweet, he stopped using the machine. 2 days later, he died. Viv, 2 days later, his girlfriend called me talking about he died. He died. You want to hear what's next? Oh, y'all not going to believe what happened next. He stopped using the machine. Cook, 2 days later, he died. I get the phone call. You want to hear what next? Oh, man. 4 days later, they hadn't even planned the funeral. Listen to what I'm telling you. 4 days later, they hadn't even planned the funeral. His sister, his mother, and his nephew. His sister, his mother, and his nephew, with whom he hasn't talked to in a year and a half. They stopped messing with him because he started again. They haven't talked to him in a year and a half. They came knocking on his girlfriend's door. They came knocking on his girlfriend's door trying to take his belongings. They haven't talked to him in a year and a half. They disowned him. He passes. They come knocking on the door trying to get his belongings, trying to take his truck. And guess what? He ain't even talked to him. His girlfriend, she called me. She like, Cook, what am I do? I said, don't give it to him. Don't give it to him. They banging on the door. They calling her out her name. Why am I saying this to you? Because I need each and everybody on this live to be a healthier version of yourself, because people will only care for you when you're in their face. But the minute something happens to you, D, what up, baby? Dang. The minute something happens to you, then they gone ghost. I gotta go. I promise you. I can't. I said this before, but I need to say it again, and I'm gonna say it again. I have preached. Out of all of the funerals I preached, I don't remember maybe one. One didn't have a repass, but all of them had repasses except for one. All the funerals that I preached, They came, they cried, they ate. Then we went back to the repast. They had chicken, they had macaroni and cheese, they had green beans, all on behalf of the person's funeral that I preached. I'm saying to you, you have to be a healthier version of yourself because people will live off of the things that you left while not caring for you or being the greatest friend to you while you were alive. Start taking care of yourself, man. Start. I remember I talked about this before, Val. I talked about this before. I preached this one funeral, right, Val? Val, I preached this one funeral, Crystal. Will, listen to this, Will. I preached this one funeral. Y'all not gonna Cliff, listen to this, Cliff. I preached this one funeral, right? I'm in the pulpit, Cliff, and I'm preaching a friend of mine's, her brother got pow pow. Her brother got pow pow. I'm in the pulpit, Kevin, and I'm getting ready to get up there. I prepared the sermon, and the guys in the pulpit, I mean the guys that's in the pews, they got E&J, they got Crown Royal, they got vodka, they got Ciroc. All of them got that in the church, in the pulpit. Did you hear what I said? I am in the pulpit. I'm looking out to the congregation. I'm getting ready to take my text, and I look. They got Ciroc. They got I'm at March Funeral Home Day. They got Ciroc. They got E&J, and they got Crown Royal. And I'm still trying to focus. The guy spark up. He spark up at the funeral. Hey, Cat. So he like this. At the funeral home. In the funeral. Did you hear what I said? I'm saying to you, my friends, you got to take your health more serious. By the time we drove out to we drove out to the burial, right? This burial called King's Memorial Park. We drove out to the burial. Thank you, sweets. We drove out to the burial. Hey, Troy, listen to this, Troy. We drove out to the burial. By the time we got to the burial, all his friends, his family, they were so drunk, they couldn't even get out the limousines. So I'm up there, and I got the roses, and I'm laying the roses on down, and I'm saying ashes to ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I'm saying the whole. I'm reading the text and all that. They couldn't even get out of the limousine. I'm telling you, the people that you think care, they're really not there. So therefore, you have to care for yourself. What would it be like if you look down the avenue of some of your friends and you needed them to help you in your weakest moment? What would that look like? If you look down the avenue of some of your family members and you needed them at your most vulnerable moment, what would that look like? And that should be enough to scare you into eating more healthier. Let me give it to you again. Let's look at the scenario. Everybody, let's get to 20 or 25. We need to get to 30. Let's look at it again. What would it look like? What would it look like if you needed a family member, if you needed some friends, even if you needed your children to look at you to take care of you in your most vulnerable moment. It's a scary situation for some of us. It don't look good because they're barely taking care of themselves. So from starting today, I'm asking that each and every one of you start treating it. Yes, I'm asking that each and every one of you started eating healthier. Started eating healthier. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. The second thing, so we talked about that. We got 5 minutes and I'm closing. 5 minutes. Well, Cook, what do you mean? I'm saying to you, think about this when you're making your healthy choices. I'm asking that each and every one of you, I'm only going to tell you the right thing to do. I'm not going to come at you with any fluff. I'm begging that each and every one of you tomorrow, hey kid, baby, you go out to the market, hey kid, and you go and buy 2 jugs of water. Practice makes perfect. Go out and buy 2 jugs of water and let that be your starting point. Let that be your starting point. Go out and buy 2 jugs of water. You have to first start. I'm giving you the ingredient. You have to start with doing things that makes you feel good about yourself. Cook, how do I start eating healthy? You have to start. It's one minute at a time. You have to start doing things, Gladys, that's going to make you feel good about yourself. So one of the easiest ways, Butterfly, to make it, thank you, kid, baby. Thank you, to make you feel good about yourself is, oh, thank you, Viv. The one of the key things, you have to start somewhere. Even if you may, keep a case. Exactly, Bone. Even, Tasha, even if you keep a case, just get some water. Yeah, sweet. Start with some water. Yeah, start with some water, And then you matriculate to eating a salad. Eating a salad. Yeah, exactly, Bone. Do some walking. Let's become a healthier you. Tomorrow, I am going to, hopefully this blessed you. Tomorrow, we're going to go a little bit deeper. I gave you some scenarios. I don't want you to put yourself in a vulnerable predicament where you'll be mad at yourself because you put yourself. Thank you, kid, baby. Thank you. Thank you, kid. I had a friend. I'm closing with this. I had a great. Thank you, Troy. Thank you. I had a good friend, Michelle. I had a very good friend, Michelle. You got to get this. I need y'all to close. A very, very, very good friend. She was a great friend of mine. She had a whole bunch of she had a whole bunch of thank you, sweet. She had a whole bunch of issues. I had a great friend of mine named Michelle. She had a whole bunch of issues. She had heart failure. She had diabetes. She had high blood pressure. She had arthritis. She had a whole bunch of stuff going with her. She meets this guy named Brian. Brian acts like he loved her. He married her, and he got an insurance. He got 2 insurance policies out on her. Let me give it to you again. I have a friend. She's gone on to be with the Lord. She's gone on to be with the Lord. A great, great person. She had diabetes. She had heart failure, high blood pressure, and a couple of other things going on. She meets a guy named Brian. She gives herself to Brian because she felt as if Brian is the only one that would accept her with her condition. She meets Brian. Brian immediately marries her and gets a couple of insurance policies out on her. Why am I saying that? I want to close with this. Because some people in this chat, I feel led to say this. Thank you, Kid, baby. Kid, thank you, baby. I feel led to say this. I feel led to say this as I close. Because there's some people that's in this chat right now that you have some ailments going on. And you feel like nobody don't want you. You feeling vulnerable right now. You feeling like because I have these conditions that I'll never love again. And ain't nobody gonna love you. Somebody in this chat right now, you're feeling, Troy, thank you. Thank you, baby. Somebody in this chat right now, you're feeling vulnerable right now. And you're wondering, will I ever be loved again? Will love find me again? I'm saying to you that love will find you again, but I don't want you to have that mindset of wondering anymore. I don't want you to feel as if there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You just have a couple of things going on. That doesn't make it wrong. Your issues are not wrong. It's just that you're different. There's a difference. There's a difference between having something going wrong and something that's different about you. It's just that you're different. And I want to speak life into you right now. I want to let you know I don't care what you have going on. I don't care if you got bipolar. I don't care. I don't care if you're bipolar. Who's Jen? Boom. Tosh. I don't care if you got bipolar. I don't care if you got schizophrenia. I don't care if you don't have any exactly. Yup, Natasha. I don't care if you don't have any teeth, if you got false teeth. I don't care if you have alopecia. I don't care what ailment you have. You're still God's child. Lupus, thank you. I don't care if you got lupus. I got Viv. I got somebody in my chat right now, Viv. Vivian, say hi, Vivian. Vivian, say hi. I got Viv in the chat. Viv will be 57. Viv will be 57 on February the 27th. Viv will be 57 on February 27th. Viv has lupus. She had cancer. And yet she's been married for 18 years. I'm saying to you, do not write yourself off. Good, I feel this right. Thank you, Lord, for this message. Yeah, don't ever feel like something is wrong with you. Don't ever feel like something is wrong with you. It's just that you're different. And all of us are different. All of us have a different. That's what makes us unique. Do not think that somebody's not going to love you again. Do not think that love won't knock at your doorstep again. Do not let that burden you. Do not let that have a weight on your shoulders. You are loved. You are loved because love has already found you, because God loves you. Do not walk around wondering in your head, I wonder if they find out that I got this going on. I wonder what happens if they find out that I got this going on. They got something going on too. Thank you, Val. They got something going on too. They ain't no different from you. You thinking that it's just you. It's not just you. They got something wrong with them too. So stop thinking. Stop putting too much weight on it. Stop putting too much emphasis on it. Don't give it more energy than what it has. Do not feed it no more. You feed what's right with you. And let God deal with what's wrong. What's the difference? You feed what's right about you. Because we take our issues and we make our issues into vulnerabilities. Thank you, ma'am. We make our issues bigger than what they are, so when we meet somebody, we feel vulnerable when you're actually powerful. You're powerful. So stop feeling vulnerable. You're powerful. So it's no more feeling vulnerable. Put that in the chat. I am powerful. I am powerful. And nobody is going to make me feel vulnerable anymore. Nobody. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, find it. I am. Yeah, find it. Yeah. Yeah, sweet. Yeah, Gladys. I see you. I see you. I see you.